Welcome back, Halo followers. 343 Industries is secretly behind the scenes doing the impossible. They are balls to the wall, working their butts off on some insane stuff. And today we have the biggest leak outpour that I've seen all year long. There are new weapons, new abilities, new equipment, and Forge is now playable with friends, not only with friends, but also in custom games. I mean, there's just so much to talk about, so be sure to smash that like button blue. So 343 just updated the game with a 2 GB update. The scope glint, most notably, has been reduced so that the shooter is more clearly visible to the players. So they kind of fixed that. All attachment types are now visible when previewed and equipped on the whatever armor, and the image ranked playlist will now more consistently load correctly in the multiplayer menu. Pretty cool stuff. Once again, Tatanka has been leaked. It looks like there are all kinds of sub modes, and we already know that Battle Royale is being tested, which is basically what Tatanka is, more of a conquest elements to it. So yes, this is being leaked by Delta Index. Really trustable source here. Forge maps are now playable. Basically, with the help of Bishutox and a couple others, that they have actually managed to work around and get Forge maps playable and active in custom games, which is a pretty big breakthrough, of course. Not only is it an exploit version, but we are now able to play these exploit Forge maps with friends. And pretty soon, I'm sure it's going to release. By the way, no word of co-op yet, might be delayed. We also have this leaked image, once again by Delta Index, which shows that the Saw is in the game. We've known this for quite some time. Also, I don't think the Railgun's in Halo Infinite, so Railgun's there. And also the SMG. We have a double pump shotgun. We have gameplay of it. Now, there's just a temporary model in the actual files. Obviously, there is no model that we have access to right now, so this is it. But it might be just like the Halo 4 version of the shotgun, or it might look like this. All the sources are down in the description, by the way, and this doesn't include also the Bandit rifle, which we have clear gameplay of and people have actually been shooting bots with recently. And we have what is going to be an automatic Banished shock assault rifle of sorts. This weapon can actually EMP vehicles, and it's kind of a heavy weapon. It's going to be able to shred through players and their shields. We also have the Plasma Liquidator. This seems to be most likely a banished weapon. It's going to be great for knocking down players' shields, probably, just like most plasma weapons are, but not so much for quickly finishing off players thereafter. This weapon seems to basically just be a plasma rifle, and it just shoots plasma really fast. Also, there are leaked sound effects of the beam rifle in Halo Infinite's files. If this information is all correct, all of this is coming to Season 3. We might be expecting 6, 7, 8 new weapons to Season 3. Now, don't expect that, but that could be what's happening here, because all these files are popping up in the game's files, and it seems that 343 is maybe winding up for a relaunch of sorts for Halo Infinite. So there's also the Sonar Pulse, and it looks like the threat sensor, but it seems to be different in a major way. The threat sensor sticks to wherever it's attached, whereas this bounces off the walls, and the threat sensor also keeps refreshing itself. But this is one large radius, much larger than the threat sensor, so it can be used in a little bit of a different way. Once it touches a wall or something, that's when it goes off, so it's not going to land and then go off. So this could be used to detect larger groups instead of being down a hallway. And real quick, it seems that the scrap cannon was added to the Academy, and hence, I think, with Season 3 and Forge coming out and all these new updates whenever 343 decides to in the next 3 months, the scrap cannon, along with all this other content, might be surfacing. Scrap cannon is in the campaign, but it's not available anywhere else. There's a leak of a new wildlife creature that we were supposed to fight in Halo Infinite's campaign, but got cut. Rebs Gaming has been on top of it with the leaks. He says that this cave was left in the open world. You can still find the dead Marines in it, their source believes, and that you'd find a trail of bodies in the game actually stumbling upon what would have been the Crusher, but now is cut. It's actually believed that the Crusher was the creature that we saw in the 2018 teaser stumbling upon a UNSC camp. This thing was enslaved and captured by the Banished and used as a weapon, but when the big battle happened with the Infinity, well, this thing got loose and has been eating Marines all over Zeta Halo. 343, if you're listening to this, I would love for this guy to be added back in. I would play the entire campaign again just to stumble upon this guy. I think this game really lacks wildlife. I think it has a lot of potential for updates and adding more things into this open world that at its current state is a bit barren. And also, for those that have been wondering, there is in fact a custom browser confirmed to be in development for Halo Infinite. I don't know if it's going to land on time and if Custom Games is going to be working properly, but at least there's a custom browser confirmed. Now, this year has been very tricky and has made us all very impatient with 343. However, I am actually, for the first time, believing that there might be a comeback in the cards. I don't know when all these things are coming. Perhaps this is just for the potential 6-month roadmap that they have for Season 3. Hopefully Season 3 is only 3 months long and no longer than that. And hopefully all these things drop on day 1 of Season 3, which is probably unlikely. But with all these items, weapons, new equipment items, I think that the sandbox is going to really flourish. And like I've said before, Halo Infinite has the biggest potential to grow. I mean, for the first time ever, 343 has listened to us about bringing classic gameplay back. The roots of Halo are back, and the game is buggy. It needs to be fixed, but once they clear out the bugs, once they add some content after time, this game can really stand on its 2 feet. I never thought that Halo Infinite needed Battle Royale to be successful, but at this point, I think we need it, all right? We need it. We need a free-to-play Battle Royale Halo game, and we need a great sandbox that works as well with custom games, Forge, and also that custom browser that just got confirmed that it is, in fact, in development. And so, yeah, a lot of exciting stuff, guys. Be sure to smash that like button blue if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe and join me on the journey of following Halo, and I'll see you soon, okay? Take care.